kitchen. We are making holiday cake pops.
And these cake pops are going to have Aunt Sue's buttermilk cake batter in it, so it's so delicious and moist. And then we're going to make them nice and festive with different colors of candy melts. Now, don't let cake pops be intimidating to make. They're really simple. We're going to show you how easy it is. Are you ready, Maria?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get started on making these
holiday cake pops.
Here we go.
Buttermilk cake batter, we have some oil.
And we're using vegetable oil so it doesn't alter the taste.
And some buttermilk.
Yes, and the buttermilk is going to keep it nice and moist, and that's the secret ingredient here.
And the last two ingredients are 2 eggs.
2 eggs to kind of bind it all together, and you can put the whole egg in there, no shells.
I don't think I got any.
Good job.
And now I'm just going to mix it all together.
Yep.
Now we're going to start all of our dry ingredients. And first I have some flour here. Some baking soda. Cocoa powder.
Yum, yum.
Some salt.
And why do we add the salt?
To bring all the flavors together.
That's right.
And a lot of sugar.
Lots of sugar. Good job.
And now I'm just going to stir it all together.
So now it's time to add all the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. So Maria, if you can go ahead and start mixing this together, and then I'll just slowly, go ahead. Not too high, because we don't want it all over the place. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and just pour a little at a time. All right. This is where a helper really comes in handy. We only have a couple more ingredients to add to Aunt Sue's buttermilk cake batter. Of course, one of our favorites.
Vanilla extract.
Yes. Yum, yum, yum. Can you smell it? Mmm. Delicious. And then I'm also going to add in some hot boiling water, okay? And if you want to go ahead and start mixing it while I add it in. Now we have a baking dish that I'm just going to spray with some non-stick cooking spray. Sound good?
Okay.
And then we're going to pour it into the dish, okay? All the batter. So I'm going to give you that so you can scrape everything out. Okay, ready? Yum.
I think that can spread itself.
Yes, but get some in the bottom. There you go. Perfect. After this, we're going to head over to the oven that's preheated at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake it for about 35-40 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean when you stick it in the middle. Good job, Maria. Does it look good?
Leaving any of this behind.
Smells delicious.
I know that the holidays are here and the parties are starting, so this is the perfect treat for your guests. While we're waiting for Aunt Sue's cake to cool, now we are going to make the frosting. And first we have some powdered sugar. And then she's going to add in some vanilla extract.
That's right.
Again.
Again. Can't go wrong with too much vanilla. Alright. And then what?
Then we're going to add in some butter.
Yep. Just a little bit.
And last, we're going to add some milk.
Yes. But first, if Maria, you can start kind of beating it all together on very low, because the milk is going to help us reach that consistency of frosting.
Yep.
Okay? There you go. Perfect. So I'm just going to slowly add that in and go ahead and beat around. Now this is the time where we're going to start crumbling up the cake to make our cake pops, to form them into a ball. So if you want to go ahead and take this fork, Maria, and go ahead and just kind of break it up, however you want to break it up. Exactly, you can start wherever. You could also put this in a food processor, but it's always fun to kind of get your hands and everything in. All right, we're gonna keep doing this until it's all crumbled up. This is the fun part where you can get your hands all nice and dirty. Are you excited?
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our frosting that we made and put it into our crumbled cake. But the biggest misconception about cake pops is adding too much frosting. You don't want it too moist, just moist enough to where you can form a nice little ball, okay? And the best way to do it is with using your hands. So, I know Maria liked this part, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna kind of add in a couple spoonfuls at a time, and then you can go ahead and mix it around with your hands. Okay? All right, go ahead and start. And we don't need to add a lot because we used Aunt Sue's buttermilk cake, and that's already moist. So, see how it's really already starting to form balls, and when you crunch it together?
Yeah, I can really see it.
Yeah.
It like goes in the shape you want it to.
Exactly, that's exactly what we want. Our cake is moist enough where we can form balls, so what I have is a little ice cream scooper. It's not a super big one, it's kind of in the middle, just to help with making sure they're all the same size. And then I'm rolling them into a ball. And what are you doing?
I am taking this stick, the cake pop stick,
Yep.
and almost putting it halfway through the cake balls.
Yeah, you're gonna put it halfway through at least. And the lollipop sticks you can actually find at a craft store, or if you have a large grocery store, you could probably find them in the baking section there as well. Cool?
Cool.
Awesome, we're gonna keep rocking out all of these. We're gonna put these in the freezer for about 30 minutes just for them to harden up enough, and then it's off to the cake or the candy melt time. That's right.
Getting this close to the trying time.
Almost.
Our cake pops are cold, and now we're just going to melt our candy melts.
And as you can see, Maria, our candy melts are nice and festive. We got white and red and green. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I love it. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna pour one of these into a bowl, and we're gonna go ahead and pop it in the microwave for about 30 seconds at a time. After each 30 seconds, go ahead and stir it until it's nice and melted, and then we're gonna dip our cake pops in it. And then obviously, we're gonna continue on with the red, and then the
green.
And a great way to cool them if you don't have styrofoam is go ahead and stick them into a colander. Huh? Smart idea, right?
Right.
Awesome. We're gonna finish the rest of these. And then of course,
We gotta try them.
that's right. We've offered you tons of tips and tricks to make your cake pop experience just a little bit easier. And here's another one. Rather than melting your candy melts in the microwave, as we mentioned earlier, you could always put them in a crock pot on just a warm heat, and that'll help keep it nice and smooth in consistency. Give it a try.
Now we are ready to try
Are you excited, Maria?
them. Yep, I'm ready.
And we got this cute little stand. That's what's so awesome about cake pops being so popular nowadays, is there's a lot of different cool things that you can buy. How is it? Is it good? Let me try it. Nice and moist from Aunt Sue's buttermilk cake. Just put it all in your mouth, Maria. So what'd you think, Maria?
I love it.
Absolutely delicious. This is perfect for entertaining. People can just come and grab them, and like Maria said earlier. So, all right, I'm gonna finish eating mine. Maria's probably gonna grab another one, aren't you?
Yeah.
But before she does, we always want to send you, our friends, to our website, amateurkitchen.tv, to find all of our recipes and videos, including this one, along with tons of other holiday sweet treats and maybe stuff to put on the table for dinner time, so check it out. Also, we want you to head to all of our social media pages, which is Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, and every other one out there. And we want you to what?
Click our little like button or follow button
So you can see what Marie and I are up to every single day. All right, this is it. We hope you enjoyed it, And we want to see all of you guys right back here again next time on
Amateur Kitchen.
See you later.
Bye.
So good.